What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Amaka, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome back. So, in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I did this makeup on my face here, like the procedure in details. I'll be doing a voiceover over the video to show you guys how this came about. So, guys, stay tuned and don't go anywhere. So guys, as always, I'll be starting from the lower part of my brows, and as you can see, I'm already drawing and I'm taking it bit by bit. Like whenever you have to draw your brows, you have to take it bit by bit so as not to make too many mistakes. So, and you have to also be soft so you don't end up having harsh lines. Like you want your brows to turn out looking kind of natural. So if you draw it to be too thick, it really won't be natural. And after that, you will be drawing hairs like structures so as to achieve that natural look we want. So as you can see, I'm drawing hairs like structures. I've not even finished, but you can already see that the way I did it, it looks so natural and kind of scanty at the beginning of the brows. The middle is thick because I have thick brows, but even with that, I did it in a way that it really looks so soft and natural. And here we are, we'll be going over the brows with our concealers. I'll be using my a concealer 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone for the lower parts of my brows, and then I'll be using my foundation for the upper part of my brows. And I'm only using one eye to show you guys what I'm doing, because if I'm showing the two faces, the two eyes, then I'll be taking too many times. Like this video will be very long, so I have to cut some parts short. And I'll be dragging my concealer down because I'll be using it as my eyeshadow base. And we'll be going over with the foundation because I'm done concealing the lower parts of my both brows. So even with my foundation, I have to be very soft and take things easy so I don't have to clean up the brows or make too many mistakes. So without adding any other concealers, I use the concealer brush that I used before. I used to clean up the brows, to clean up the edges of my brows so it still looks natural. And after that, I'm already going over my face with my primer and then now my foundation. So after that, after applying my foundation, the next thing is to blend it out, to blend the foundation into my face, and that's what I'm doing. And ta-da! As you can see, my face is looking all smooth and beautiful, guy. So I was thinking about the eyeshadow to use. I didn't want something too shouty, so I went for brown and yellow. And as you can see, I'm already blending it in, and now I've gone over to using my yellow at the beginning of my shadows. I'll be eyelid. What is it called? So I'm blending it in, and after that I'll be applying my eyeliner. I already have this eyelash on, so I could barely see what I'm doing there. That's why I'm being too soft, and I didn't have to draw something too long so I don't make mistakes. So I'll be highlighting my face, and I'm using a concealer from think Ellie Girl Pro Concealer. Yes. So I'll be highlighting my forehead, the places that needs to be highlighted. And we'll go over to blending. And here you can see I'm already done blending. I'm always cutting off some parts so that the videos don't end up being too long. Now I'll be using my setting powder on my face, and I avoid baking because it ends up looking too cakey, so I just prefer to just use the setting powder to set my face a little, not like baking, just set it up just like you can see here. And that's the same way I'll be going over all the places that I highlighted with my concealer. I might not be showing all of those places on this camera. As you can see, the makeup is looking nice already. So I'll be going over my face with my setting spray before I continue. And remember, whenever you are spraying your setting spray, don't bring the setting spray too close to your face if you don't want to ruin your makeup. So I'll be going over my face with my powder. There's this technique I always used before, but I don't longer use it. There's this particular thing I always do on my makeup videos, but I don't know. I always forget it these days. I don't use blush on my face these days, but I was a blush freak when people started using blush on their face. Now I just go over my face with my powder and then use a powdered contour to contour my face, and then I don't do the blush anymore. Maybe in my next video I'll try as much as possible not to forget. I'll try to use a blush on my face again. So I'll be contouring my nose, as you can see, to achieve that pointed nose. And after contouring my nose, I'll be using my Zickel Nude Lippies. I'll be using the brown shade and this pinkish shade. And as you can see, I'm already applying that on my lips. And I'm already applying the pinkish shade on my lip as well. So after that, I'll be blending it out myself. And we'll be using a highlighter, a bronzer, whatever you know it with. We're using a bronzer on my face. And then I'll be taking a little bit of dark gold to put it at the tip of my eye. Then I'll be using my setting spray again. And ta-da! We are done. Done. So we are done. This is the outcome of the makeup. I hope you loved it. As for me, I really loved my makeup. I love my makeup. So guys, don't forget to subscribe and always return back. Bye.